Dear students, we'll continue the signal flow graph problems. So here we need to find C of S by R of S. So this is the signal flow graph given. So in this problem we'll see the number of forward path, how many number of forward paths are there. So you can see here the arrow marks are reverse arrow marks. So I can't take it as a forward path. So forward path is only one path, that is from input to output. That is I can write 1, G1, G2, G3, G4, G5 and CS. So here you can see G1, G2, G3, G4 and G5. Since it is a one forward path, the transfer function is equal to T1 delta 1 by delta. Now we can see here the loops, individual loops. So individual loops, what I am taking is, first one is the loop, this loop I am taking here. So write it, that is G2 H1. So G2, so you can take here G2 H1 I have written here, and the loop 2 is G1 G2 and H2. So you can see G1 G2 and H2. Then loop 3 is this one, G4 and H3. So I have taken here G4 H3, and the L4 is G2 G3 G4 and H4. So this is the loop. So we are getting totally here 4 loops. So now combinations of non-touching loop. Combination of non-touching loops. First what we have taken L1 and L3. So you can see L1 and L3. You can see in the diagram L1 is here and L2 is here. So both are non-touching. So second one we can see L2 and L3. So you can see here this is L2. What we have taken is L2 and this is L3. So these both are non-touching. So delta is equal to 1 minus the individual loops plus number of non-touching loops. Two loops are non-touching. So after this we need to substitute the value of L1, L2, L3, L4 and L1, L3 plus L2, L3 we need to substitute the values. Now consider the forward path. Forward path is the G1, G2, G3, G4 and G5. But for this forward path, all the loops are touching. So when all the loops are touching, delta 1 value is 1. So C of S by R of S is equal to delta T1 delta 1 divided by delta equals G1, G2, G3, G4, G5 divided by delta. Already we got it here delta value. Just substitute the delta value. This is the final transfer function. So now we'll see the next problem. Find C of S by R of S. So this is the given problem. In this I need to find the number of forward path first. So first forward path is 1 into 5 into 4 into 2 into 10. This is the first forward path. So second forward path you can see here T2 is equal to, first we'll start from 1, then here 10, then here 2, then again 10 and again 1. Okay, this is the forward path. So 10 into 2 into 10. So I can write it as 200. The first forward path value I'm getting 400, second one is 200. Individual loop gains. In this I need to find how many individual loops are there. So this is one individual loop. So what I have written here, 4 and minus 1. So L1 value is minus 4 and second one is 2 minus 2. So this second value is L2 is equal to minus 4 and 1 is the self loop. It is coming back to the same point. So one more self loop is L3 is equal to minus 1. So combination of two non-touching loops. So two non-touching loops are L1 and L3 and L2 and L3. So no combination of three non-touching loops. So finally the delta value is delta is equal to 1 minus of number of individual loops plus the combination of two non-touching loops. So substituting all the values, I'll get delta value is equal to 80. Consider T1, L3 loop is non-touching. So here only one loop is non-touching. So that is delta 1 is equal to 1 minus L3 and substitute the value, I'll get it as 2. So consider T2. For T2 only L1 is non-touching. So for delta 2 is equal to 1 minus L1. So that value I'll get it as 5. Now finally T1 delta 1 plus T2 delta 2 divided by delta. So 400, already we got T1 value is 400 into delta 1 is 2 and T2 value is 200 and delta 2 value is 5. I am substituting here, divided by total delta value is 18. So after here multiplication here 800 plus 1000 divided by 18, it is 100. So now we'll see the next problem. Here find C of S by R of S by Mason's gain formula. So this is the given problem. So here the number of forward path I am getting K is equal to 2. So we will see what is the value here. So first forward path is G1, G5, G6, G7, G8. First forward path. Second forward path is G1, G2, G3, G4, G8. So this is the second forward path. So individual loop gains are here only two loops I can consider. First one is G6 and H6. So minus G6 H6 and L2 is minus G3 H3. So both L1 L2 are non-touching. So the delta value, what can I write? 1 minus L1, individual loops plus two non-touching loops. So okay, after we need to substitute the value of L1. So now consider delta 1. L2 is non-touching. If I consider this T1 value, this value is non-touching. That is loop L2 is non-touching. So what I can write, delta 1 is equal to 1 minus L2. Consider T2. If I consider T2, this L1 is non-touching. So now delta 2 is equal to 1 minus L1, 1 plus G6 H6. So finally the formula is Mason's formula, T1 delta 1 plus T2 delta 2 divided by delta. So now substituting the value of T1 delta 1, T2 delta 2 and delta, I'll get G1, G5, G6, G7, G8 in the bracket 1 plus G3 H3 plus G1, G2, G3, G4, G5 in the bracket 1 plus G6 H6 divided by total delta value. So now we'll see one more problem here. Find C of S by R of S. So this is the given problem. In this I need to find the number of forward path. So first forward path G1, G2, G3, G4, G5, G6. Okay, second forward path is G1, G2, then again G7 and G6. So next forward path is G1, G2, G3, G4. G4, after that here you can see here G8 and last. Okay, those we are getting here the three forward paths. So individual loop gains are L1 is equal to minus G4 H4 and L2 is equal to G5 G6 and H1 and L3 is equal to G2 G3 G4 G5 and next one is G2 G7 and minus H2 and here G1 G2 G3 G4 G5 G6 and H3 and L6 is equal to G1 G2 G7 G6 and H3 and L7 is equal to G1, G2, G3, G4, G8 and minus H3. Then L8 is equal to minus G8 and minus H1. So the combination of two non-touching loops are here L1, L4, L4 and L8 and L1 and L6. So no combination of three non-touching loops. Now we need to find the delta values. So 1 minus number of individual loops and the two non-touching loops. So now I'll consider the T1 for T1 all the loops are touching, so delta 1 value is equal to 0. For T2 only L1 is non touching, so T2 is delta 2 is equal to 1 minus L1 and substituting the value of L1. So for T3 all the loops are touching. So now here C of S is equal to T1 delta 1 plus T2 delta 2 plus T3 delta 3 by delta. So substituting the value of all the T and delta values divided by total delta value. So now we'll see the next problem here. So to find the using Mason's gain formula, find the gain. So for this number of forward paths are 6. So T1 is equal to G1, G2, G3, G1, G2, G3 and T2 is equal to G4, G5, G6. Okay, then T3 is equal to, you can see G1, G7, G6, G1, G7, G6 forward path and T4 is equal to G4, then G8, then G3 and the forward path. Then T5 is equal to G4, then D4, G8, G4, G8, then H2, then G7 and then G6 and the loop. The next one is here the G1, next one is G7, then after that it is G8. So you can see here this it is going up like this, then again going G7 minus H1, G8, G3 and at the end. So this is the value, this number of forward path will get, and the loop gains are L1 minus G5 H1, L2 is equal to minus G2 H2, L3 is equal to G7 H1, G8 H2. So two non-touching loops, I'll get it as only L1, L2, that is G2, G5, H1, H2. So I'm substituting here, and after L1 is non-touching. So for T1, L1 is non-touching. So in diagram we can see here. So delta 1 is equal to 1 minus L1, that is equals 1 plus G5 into H1. For forward path T2, L2 is non-touching. So delta 2 is equal to 1 minus L2 equals 1 plus G2 H2. So for T3 to T6, in this problem we got 6 forward paths. So for T3 to T6, all the loops are touching to all the forward path. So delta 3, delta 4, delta 5, delta 6 values are 0. So now we'll see the gain equals T1 delta 1 plus T2 delta 2 plus T3 delta 3 plus T4 delta 4, T5 delta 5 plus T6 delta 6 divided by total delta value. Now in order to find the gain, I got already the value of t1, I got already the value of delta 1. All the values we need to substitute.